Okay, people, it's been 25 years.
Of Broad!
No.
No. Monday Night Raw.
This is the 25th anniversary.
And we're coming to you from two locations tonight.
Is it an undisclosed location?
No.
No.
The main show's in the Barclays Centre, not the Barclays.
Oh.
Damn Americans. Barclays Centre. And then the other part of the show is coming from where it all started 25 years ago, the Manhattan Centre.
Yeah, it looked really small. Did it always look that small?
Probably. And did you notice as well there was this humongous ICO Pro banner?
Yeah.
Endorsement right here.
Yeah, if you watch the ride along, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn actually make fun of that banner.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But no, we kicked things off in the big arena.
Yeah. And it was with Stephanie and Shane. Because for no reason whatsoever, half of SmackDown were in attendance.
Yeah.
So obviously Shane and Stephanie thanked everyone for the past 25 years, and hopefully there's going to be many, many more years. But they said, that there's one man to thank for all of this. Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, man. And out he came.
Strutting his stuff. And then Vince done a bit of talking. And then Stephanie surprised her dad and said, "Oh, we done a crowdfunding page and we've brought you a present." And he said, "Oh, I love presents. What is it?" So then someone passed her a package from ringside.
Oh.
And then she unveiled it, and it was a plaque.
The commemorative plaque.
Celebrating 25 years of Raw.
Well,
Thank you, Vince McMahon.
He didn't much like this.
No, he's like, a plaque? This is all I get for 25 years of hard work? This is crap.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then he said, look, at the end of the day, there's only one person only who's caused all of this to happen. Me.
Oh. And at this point, the crowd started chanting asshole at him.
Yeah, and then he said, look, it was all me. Nobody else had anything to do with this. And then we heard a familiar old theme hit the sound.
The glass breaking.
No. It was Stone Cold.
Oh, God. Vince didn't look too happy to see him.
No.
He was like, no, please. I'm in a retirement home now.
And Stone Cold didn't look too happy to see Vince either, and the cameraman done a bit of a poor job with when Stone Cold got in the ring, because he was actually giving it the middle fingers.
Oh, my God.
And they were only half covering it up.
Yeah, they tried showing it sideways to try obscuring it. Didn't quite work.
Nah. So then Stone Cold grabbed the mic, and then Vince was like, look. Things have changed now. I'm an old man. I'm an old age pensioner. We can't do the stuff we used to do and that. And randomly, Stephanie had already disappeared at this point. Yeah. And then Vince just sort of looked around and he was like, oh crap, I know where this is going. Who's in the prime of his life? Shane-O. And then Shane was like, what?
Uh-oh.
What are you bringing me into this for?
Poor Shane.
Then, Vince was trying to squirm his way out of it. So then Stone Cold was like, nah, you know what, this is time for celebrating. Let's crack open the Steve Weisers.
Oh.
So he gave one to Shane. And he got a Stone Cold Stunner for it.
Yeah.
And he then passed one to Vince. And Vince sort of like, do I drink this, don't I? Took a very small quick swig whilst looking at Stone Cold. Then he held out to him to toast him. And then he took a big swig. And Vince got a Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh. But no, that wasn't enough. Because Shane, after staggering back to his feet, took a little drink of the beer. He was like, yeah, okay, you stunned me. We're even.
Yeah.
And he stunned him again.
It was brilliant. And then that was the end of that angle. Stone Cold made his way backstage. Unfortunately, he was met by Mike Rome.
Oh no. Oh, Mike Rome.
And Stone Cold basically tore him a new one. Said, look, you're so unprepared for this. I told you had one question for Stone Cold. One question. And you blew it. You're an idiot. Oh. Ugh. And then after that, we actually had our first match of the night. And this was basically, we ain't got a clue, so we're just going to chuck them all in the ring.
Yeah, basically.
8 women tag match. You had Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickie James facing off against Nia Jax, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and for no reason whatsoever, Alicia Fox was there.
I still question why she's even still employed.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you know the drill, people. This is Team Good versus Team Bad. Anarchy, tags going everywhere, moves going everywhere.
But at the end of the day, you knew whoever had Asuka on their team was going to win.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we weren't disappointed.
No.
But it wasn't Asuka that picked up the victory. It was the boss.
Oh,
She done that backstabber to Alicia Fox, and then she put in the bank statement.
but it's gonna be Alicia Fox who tapped out.
Yeah, so Team Good picking up the victory thanks to the boss.
But that wasn't enough, because as they were celebrating, Asuka decided to throw everyone out the ring.
So yeah, that's right, folks. Do not be surprised if Asuka wins the Rumble on Sunday.
Far too predictable. They can't honestly do that.
Unfortunately, they are ridiculously predictable when it comes to Asuka, because I can see this whole undefeated streak lasting until at least after WrestleMania.
Oh, man.
Which means she's probably going to face Alexa Bliss, and then she'll destroy her in like 2 minutes at WrestleMania. So, and then we briefly went backstage, and we had a lot of familiar old faces. We had a poker game in the APA office.
The old APA office with the door.
Of course, how else would you do it? You had JBL and Ron Simmons there smoking their cigars, handing the chips out, and for no reason whatsoever, you had Heath Slater and Rhino,
Yeah.
and Titus Worldwide,
Oh,
and then a face we haven't seen in a long time in WWE.
oh yeah, this huge wad of money just slammed down on the table. The $1 Million Man.
Ted DiBiase.
With the $1 Million title.
How else would he make an entrance without it?
I just love the way that the big old wad of money just went boom right on the table.
Yeah. And then randomly, for no reason whatsoever, they didn't make a point of him or anything. MVP was there.
Yeah, he was just randomly there. One of the first people I noticed.
Ah.
I was like, is he back in the company? Is there going to be a surprise return at the Royal Rumble
Yeah.
for him?
Maybe. So then we go to the Manhattan Center, and we had the first appearance in nearly a year from the Dead Man.
A lot of people have noticed that he didn't have the hat or the gloves or any of the stuff he left in the ring at WrestleMania.
No, he just had his jacket with the hood, and I noticed straight away he got his long black hair back.
Well,
Or is it a wig?
it might be a wig.
Have they gone Kane style on it?
It looked far too thick to be his actual hair, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, but this segment for me it was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I didn't really know what he was getting at here. He didn't really say an awful lot.
No, obviously you saw what I said about, like, you know, he's been here since day one on Raw, and he's laid a lot of souls and dug a load of holes.
Yeah.
And then he just sort of left it with, maybe now it's time for those souls to lay to rest permanently.
Mm.
It's like,
And then he wandered off.
yeah, and it's like, okay.
So it's not really teased or built anything.
No. And then I think after that we had a random segment backstage in Kurt's office.
Oh, yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all. I think you had a couple of people in there already with him. I can't remember who it was now. But then, out of nowhere, ESPN's own, the coach.
Yeah, the
Come
coach.
in. What's up, Kurt?
Oh, that wasn't enough though, because we also got Brother Love.
Oh, no, he's
I
back.
love you.
Oh, no, Brother Love's back.
With his red tan
Jesus, that man loves a tan.
and the white suit.
Oh, but they weren't done then. It was the return of the tag team lover himself,
Oh no.
T Long.
Yeah, Teddy Long is back.
I think that was it for the.
No, you're missing the good one.
Yes, it was the Boogeyman. Ah.
Eating his worms.
And then, for no reason whatsoever, he put a load of worms in Coach's hand.
Yeah.
Then they all just looked at one another and they
What's going on? He didn't have the clock though, breaking it over his head.
No, he didn't.
Oh man, okay, back to in-ring competition.
It was time for the Intercontinental title match. The Wiz versus Roman Reigns. And of course, The Miz had The Miz Taraj with him.
I gotta say, this match bored the ever-loving life out of me. It really did.
Yeah.
I just can't find Miz entertaining.
Well, not to mention there was too much outside interference for my liking as well. The Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas were getting involved wherever they could and however they could. And it took way too long for the ref to finally chuck him out of ringside.
Yes, and what we didn't, I didn't notice when he did this, but while the ref was chucking him out, Miz unhooked the middle turnbuckle. I completely missed it. I didn't even.
Yeah, no, so did I. Yeah, so then Roman was getting on top in this match. Went to go for the spear, and he hit that middle turnbuckle that was missing the padding.
Yep.
And then the Miz hit the skull crushing finale on him.
And to make matters worse, that is now the 8th Intercontinental title the Miz has won. Number 8.
He better not break Jericho's record.
That's just 8 Intercontinental title reigns. Really? Ugh. He's literally one of the worst IC champions I've ever seen.
I'll probably put a few more above him.
Yeah, but he just does nothing with it.
Curtis Axel.
Oof.
Ooh. Yeah. So there you have it. New Intercontinental champion. Now, my only worry here is I'm really hoping this doesn't then give implications for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I had the same feeling.
I really hope this isn't Vince then giving us the middle finger and then going, you know what, Roman's winning Sunday.
I was like,
have
they taken the belt off Roman because he's winning the Rumble?
Oh, I bloody hope not.
They need to think about this because, like I say, the Rumble was in Philadelphia, and they weren't too keen on Roman the last time he won the Rumble.
No.
And what I mean by that is he was booed out the building loudly.
Yeah.
They even wheeled The Rock out to try saving the situation, and he got booed.
Yeah. And then, actually, we forgot one tiny thing that happened just before the match. Kurt Angle brought out some former general managers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had William Regal, who's NXT's general manager.
Mm.
And then we had one of Sam's favourites,
Oh, I love this man.
the man behind People Power, John Laurinaitis.
Big Johnny.
And then he also brought out Teddy Long for no reason whatsoever.
He was only Raw General Manager for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. And then SmackDown's general manager, Daniel Bryan, came out. And he had a bit of a square up with The Miz. So, yeah.
And let's not forget Eric Bischoff.
Oh my god.
He was back.
He's back. He's better than
I'm
ever.
going to say he's looking a bit more grey these days.
Yeah. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, see, this one...
It should have been great. It should have been a great angle.
I mean, they announced, like, they said, Edge couldn't be here tonight because of prior commitments. But for me, it's like, it really didn't need to be a peep show.
Hey man, you don't diss the peep show.
I mean, it was good, but this segment, it didn't deserve to be on there.
Do you know why? Jason Jordan was involved and he bores the living hell out of me.
Oh my god, the crowd let him have it. Every time he went to pick up the mic, he got booed.
Well, the problem was, I can't remember what the question was, but Christian asked a question and it was more directed at Seth. And Seth was about to answer it, and then Jordan said, "Oh yeah, well I'm going to talk for me and my partner," and it's like, oh. Literally, when I was watching this angle, I was just there the whole time, curb stomping Seth, hit him in the face.
Well, this then brought out your favourite tag team, the Bar.
Once I was actually happy they came out.
Who wanted to remind everyone that they don't just set the bar.
They are the Bar. I think it's safe to say now as well, Cesaro isn't wearing his mouth guard anymore.
No, he's had his teeth fixed.
So, this then erupted into a brawl.
A fight.
And it ended with Jason Jordan getting a knee to the head from Seth Rollins.
From his own partner.
He deserved it.
Oh. I'm yet to see either of them announce they're going to be in the Royal Rumble. Or the Bar, for that matter.
I was going to say, are they having a match at the Rumble?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't quite remember, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's strange. There's like 4 titles on the line. But it's just the tags and the mains.
Yeah.
Neither of the women's is on the line. And the Cruiserweight's been, well, unofficially cancelled.
Enzo Amore, you freaking idiot.
And neither the US or the Intercontinental is on the line.
Wonderful. So, we go backstage and I believe we had another segment from the poker match.
Yeah.
And we had a few more players come into it. Jeff Hardy was there.
Yeah.
Rather
strangely, Natalia was playing.
Yeah, and the Usos were watching. And I think there was maybe 1 or 2 others in attendance. I can't quite remember who it was exactly. So yeah, that was getting a bit heated, and Bradshaw was starting to clear up.
Oh, yeah, Heath Slater thought he had won, but he hadn't won.
No. So, but then we went back to the Manhattan Center, and my God, they wasted this match.
I'll be honest, this one sucked.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of both guys, and this one just... Well, what was the point?
Yeah, pretty much.
They spent weeks and weeks and weeks building this up. No matches. Just, stare downs, interactions and whatnot.
Yeah.
All the promos. And they give us this, what?
5 minutes,
Yeah.
I think it was.
A 5-minute match.
Between Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
And just reiterating what you said, it was absolutely wasted. Absolutely wasted. It wasn't a particularly great match.
No.
And from what I can remember, Matt didn't get an awful lot of offense in either.
No, he didn't.
But it ended with Bray hitting Sister Abigail.
Yep. And that was it. It felt flat.
Yeah. So we'll forget that match happened. We go back to the Barclays Center, and Elias was backstage, and he ran into a familiar face.
Oh no.
It was Y2J.
Yeah, rather strange he's still wearing his Alpha Club t-shirt.
Sticking it to the man.
Ooh.
And Elias started talking to me, and Chris was like, you know what? I've got a song for you, Elias.
Oh no.
And long story short, he called him a stupid idiot. And then he brought out a familiar item of his, the list.
Oh no.
The list of Jericho's back. And he grabbed the pen and he said, you know what happens? You know what happens when you're a stupid idiot? And he goes to click the pen and he's like, you thought I was going to add you to the list. I'm not going to do that. I like you. You're alright, Elias. And he just clicks it. You stupid idiot. You're on the list.
No.
And then this then brought Elias to the ring. He had a song for the crowd.
Oh, it's good.
He was slagging off a few legends. Oof. Not a good idea.
Oh, the crowd started chanting "stupid idiot" at him, and he was like,
If you people don't shut up, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna sing my song for you.
Yes. And he was like, no, I've got to stay, I've got to sing the song.
So, and then this brought out Golden Boy himself, John Cena.
And in this part, I actually cheered for Elias. Because he said, "Oh, shut up, Cena. No one wants to hear what you think."
So then things got physical. Cena inevitably went for the 5 moves of doom. He got to 3, I think it was, maybe 4. And then Elias hit Cena, rolled out the ring.
He hit him with a low blow.
After he reversed the AA. And then he grabbed his trusty guitar, hit Cena over the head / back with it. And he just wandered off.
Stupid John boy.
Yes. And then we go backstage again. We get into the finale of the epic poker game.
Oh no.
And then Heath Slater laid down his cards. He's like, I've won, baby!
He didn't.
But it was really stupid how it happened because Dana Brooke crushed the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
And she defined that Heath had cheated.
Yeah, he had extra cards because he dropped them on the floor.
So then Titus and Apollo didn't take too kind of this, and they wanted to take things to the ring.
Oh, God.
But before we went to the ring, the $1 Million Man cleared up and he won the poker game.
As if he needed more money.
Oh, no, exactly. So, went back to ringside. Titus Worldwide against Heath and Rhino. And I have to mention one brilliant part before I forget it. Just as the match was about to start, Corey was talking to Booker and he was like, you know what, this is a monumentous night. This is the night you should finally admit and tell the world you've joined Titus Worldwide.
He needs to admit it. He's like, no, man, I enjoyed Titus Worldwide, man.
And he's like, no, I'm more of a guy, I'll stick on my own. I'm not part of a team. And then, well, Cole very quickly jumped in and said, what? It's all rubbish, Booker. You were part of Harlem Heat.
Oh, man. Yeah, he don't talk to his brother much these days.
Yeah. So, I can't remember if this match actually started or not.
It went a little bit, not much.
But then we had a return of a familiar tag team.
Oh, they're back.
They're back from Dudleyville.
Oh, wow.
It was the Dudley Boys. And Booker, of all people, rather harshly pointed out, oh, Devon's looking a bit out of shape. It looks like he's parred on a few pounds.
Oh man, that's harsh.
So
He's retired.
yeah, exactly, and he does work backstage. So yeah, and then the occupants of the ring cleared the ring for the Dudley Boys, and then Devon and Bubbles, they're going, come on, we'll have all of you, get in this ring, we're taking you out. And they also looked at one another, and then Rhino was like, Heath, get in the ring, you need toughening up.
Didn't go too well for him.
No, I mean, in the end, Rhino chucked Heath into the ring. Then he got hit with the Dudley device to the crotch. And then we got those famous 3 words, Devon, get the tables.
And he did.
And he got and here, poor Heath. He's got kids, you know.
Well,
And he got 3D'd through that table.
he's not going to be having any more kids after that.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
Oh, and then we go back to the Manhattan Center, and we had the return of DX.
God. Yeah, Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, they reminiscing, talking of old times and looking forward to the future. And Shawn say, oh yeah, we got many stories. Do you remember this one? Do you remember this one? No. We can't talk about that one, Shawn. Think of another movie. Oh, what about this? What about that Christmas when we gave everyone a present? No. Can't talk about that either, Shawn.
One of the lines I liked in this was like, oh, what was it? Shawn said, oh, I used to be the boss of this group, and now he's the boss of everything. And it's true. It really is. But they weren't alone.
No.
They brought back some familiar faces.
Yeah. And also at the same time, which I did like, they did pay homage a tiny bit to the original members of DX.
Yeah.
Rick Rude and China. That was quite cool to see. Yeah. They then brought out the New Age Outlaws.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give him his shoes. Billy Gunn looks quite in shape.
Yeah, he's still in good condition.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. Road Dogg weren't too bad, but at the end of the day, all you want to hear is that little tiny intro promo from him, to be fair.
And he didn't disappoint.
No. And then, of course, there was a reference to the Click.
Uh-oh.
And they brought out another former member of DX, X-Pac.
Yeah, there was even a 1, 2, 3 chant going.
There was.
Which he quite appreciated.
Yeah. And then the Click was referenced again, and they brought out Razor Ramon, the bad guy. Now, unfortunately, Kevin Nash couldn't have been in attendance tonight because he's recovering from knee replacement surgery.
He's an old fart.
And then, here's when I started to get worried. Because then the Balor Club came out.
Oh, no.
And I was thinking, oh my god, don't bury the Balor Club, don't bury the Balor Club.
No, it wasn't like that.
No, they had a too sweet moment.
This was the ceremonial passing of the Too Sweet.
Yes. And then this didn't go down well with 2 men.
Oh.
The Revival.
Yeah, no one cared about the Revival. Except Jim Cornette. He loves the Revival.
So, it was then made there and then. The Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, are going to be facing off against the Revival.
Yep, no lie, this was a straight up ass kicking.
Yep. But did we see more move? Damn it, we didn't get the boot of doom.
No, there was no boot of doom.
But there was a magic killer.
Yes.
Yeah. So then after the match, they will celebrate in the ring with a victory with a ceremonial Too Sweet.
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Yeah. And then Oh, then we randomly had an interview with AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah, we know a certain red and yellow man that ain't gonna like what he was saying. He was being interviewed by Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah. And he said, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. And then he sort of went, sorry, man, I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, God. Mean Gene's face, he was like, oh, no. Not again.
Yeah. Yeah. So then he was talking about his upcoming handicap match at the Royal Rumble. And then we move on to the main part of the show, the last angle. Kurt brought out some legends and half of the roster ready to barricade the competitors off. The final face-off between Braun, the big red potato, and Brock.
Yeah, we didn't get the usual Paul Heyman promo this time.
No, although we did get a little intro.
Because it quickly turned into a fight.
Yeah, they didn't really do a good job of separating them.
No, they did. I mean, Kane pretty much was eliminated very early on.
Yeah, I think did he get F5'd?
Possibly.
Yeah. And then it got physical between Braun and Brock. Braun ended up getting the upper hand in this.
He did.
He hit a running power slam through the announcer table.
Oh, man.
After it finally gave way.
Finally. Is this going to be the story come Sunday?
We will have to see at the Rumble. And remember, people, Rumble for all.
Oh, man. It's nearly as bad as last year's one.
Remember the Rumble.
God damn. So, yeah, we have rambled on for long enough. This review has gone on for far too long. So, I'm ending it there. From your hosts, the master of the brain damage.
Mine?
There you go. And the one and only Sam H. We will see you again for the next one. Hopefully it won't be 32 minutes. The coach.